back at the studio, and today is Saturday morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. And because of the long weekend and because studio is not open yet, so I'm going to do my workout with my little pooch. Bagheera, come say hi. Come say hi. So we'll see how it's gonna go. Worst case scenario, I can always bring her to the car. Hey. So we'll see how it's gonna go. And this is the first time. No, actually, it's not the first time. Stop it. When the gyms were closed for the second lockdown for about a month, hey, we brought her to the gym we were working out of. So, but she was a little pup at the time. So, Bagheera, she doesn't understand what it means. Bagheera, good girl. That's a good girl. Shh. Sit. So today is our day 2 of the intensity. Day 2 of the week 3, and in 2 more workouts, Bagheera, in 2 more workouts, we will be done with this phase, strength phase, and we're going back into the endurance, and we're probably going to stay with the endurance program until the end of the competition. Just fixing my hair. See how little time it takes me. I'm freaking love this stuff. Hey. Shh. Тихо. She matches the floor. Hey. Good girl. Sit. Oh, good girl. This is a good girl. I'm probably going to start with deadlifts because it's going to be on the floor. So in case if she started to freak out, I can always have to be with the big heavy weight on my shoulders. Hey, they'll be doing legs. Basically, during the third week, we are definitely working mostly on the main movers because we're lifting the heaviest weight. And those workouts usually take quite a bit of time, so I don't want to stay more than 1.5 hours. Yeah, and, love it. Love my braids. Why? We'll see how long it's gonna take her to understand and get used to this thing. Hey, Bagheera, тихо. I'm going nowhere. She thinks I'm going away. Hey, I'm here. Aw. Mm-hmm. I have a very cool topic to discuss, but first I want to get my dog adapted a little bit here in the studio so she stops freaking out before I start telling you stories. And so what I want to actually talk today about is my my dating life. Not necessarily in like who I'm dating and like what's happening, but what it means try to date for not yet. So, but first we're going to set things up and then start workout. Make sure the dog doesn't whine. Hey, where are you? Oh, you're here. Okay, good girl. Just stay there. Yeah, that's it. Stay there beside me. Yeah, good. So don't have to jump on this thing now. So she's 11 months old. I finally, only last month, hey, Bagheera, were able to take her on a run with me because before she would just be all over the place. She doesn't understand what it means run by the leash, on a leash. And it took me about a month to get her on a leash properly without pulling. I had to go through a couple of different options for the leash. And finally, with the muzzle control leash, I was able to kind of contain her energy so she doesn't freakishly pull because she's a super strong dog. She's quite big, as you can see. And at that point, for about a month, I took her a couple of times on a run, but it was just a pain in the ass. Hey, no barking. So, okay, let me set up. Okay, shh, тихо, тихо. No freaking out. No freaking out. You're good. Shh. All good. All good. All good. You're doing good. There we go. Okay. Put this aside in here. So I'm going to go bring my water. Hey, shh. Inside voice. Тихо. She doesn't understand what it all means. Oh my god. You're definitely going to keep me occupied today. Alright, you're gonna keep me occupied. Keep things interesting. Okay. Let's go. Oh, chill, chill, chill. This is not your play. Okay, sit. Again, sit, sit. No, sit. Come, sit, sit. Shh, 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 shh. Sit. Okay, chill. Okay, okay. Yes. Hi, what, are you excited to the new place? You excited to the new place? Good thing there is nobody in here, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. That's it. That's it. So calm down, calm down, calm down. Good girl. Okay. Shh. Okay, so we're going to start with deadlifts. We're gonna set deadlifts up. Okay, I lift a little bit over so we can see everything. Yeah, I can see. So 10, 10, 10, 10. Right there. I'm gonna start on the light. Who's a happy pooch? Come, calm down. Calm down, girl. Okay. Oops. I'm testing out this like one strap bra. It looks amazing, but we'll see how it's gonna behave with lifting. And The pants are from RYU, and I have to say that probably they are definitely one of the best pants I've ever had because of the belt. It's super strong, but yet it doesn't dig in unless you're wearing the wrong size. If your belt is digging in into your skin, it means that you need to have a little bit bigger size for your pants. Okay, so regular deadlifts. I like how she matches here. You match? You match? Yeah? Okay. Oh, I forgot to put my belt on. Grab this after this thing. And 8. Good. Go grab belt. Chill. That's your stuff. Okay, let's see so I don't get too excited. Okay, good. So, deadlifts 185. Hey, gonna put 25 on. When she started to get too annoying, I'll put her in the car. If she become too annoying. Unless you understand that they need to be quiet in here. You know? Mama working out. Yeah, I cannot. Okay, fine. Yeah, and if somebody is coming with the client today, so I'll put her away into the car. Bring her to the car. There you go. 1, so 4 reps. Okay. So we'll see how many times I will have to adjust this bra. That was like number 5 now. Sit. Sit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sit. Come on. Okay. Shh. Chill. Okay. 145. Yeah, we're gonna put 45 on. $45 coming in. Hey. She's so curious. Very cute. Very cute. Who's cute? No, I'm not paying attention to you right now. Mama is cute. Here we go. I'm so fortunate, lucky actually, this time around, because I eliminated my feet pain. Oh, this is a story on its own about the socks, my sock story. I'll tell you in a bit. And then there is no more carpal tunnel, nothing bothering my hands at all, nothing bothering my wrists. Yeah, I'm actually doing quite well. But this is, I think, probably, this is number 6, due to having very sufficient rest this time on this prep. So yeah, okay. Nope, that's not a toy. Okay. 4. Very good. 35, 45, 55. 15 pounds more on each side. That's one. They always get me burpee. That's it. So 20 minutes in your place. And if I do not pay attention to her, she's actually quite nice and chill. Probably until someone else comes. Number 8. So by now it's official. One shoulder strap, sports bra, looks great on the camera, but very annoying for workouts, unless you're doing something light. Because it's been already 8 times trying to yank this up. And another thing is, with most of the pants that I have been wearing, this is probably the only one that I constantly don't have to pull up. Lululemon was the worst for that stuff. Yeah, continuously, like they always go down. So this one, they stay. Love it. Yeah, definitely, I would have to say they are one of the best items I've had from RYU. RYU, respect the universe. Respect your universe. Hey, don't go there. Come here. Don't go far. Don't go far. Okay. So now this is my last weight. This is 185. So 135 and 45 and 55. 65, 75, 80, 85. 185. 185. Yeah, so that was my last on a 5 rep max. So we're gonna do this for 4 rep max, and after that we'll see if I will manage to add more. Тихо. Begin. Okay, I just gonna have to take her to me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're going to go more. 5 hours. Whoo, dizzy. Whew. Whew. She's watching me. Whew. Number 9. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay, yes. Белка. Don't get too excited. Shh. Тихо. Chill. Chill. I would have to wipe the whole gym after you. Okay. First set. First set. Let's see. Ah. 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 Woo. Whew. Whew. Okay. 5-5. Whew. Definitely taking longer breaks for this thing. Oh, good. Good. I remembered. Almost at the very beginning. Oh. Number 11. Yeah, definitely. Single straps for workout, not a good idea. Looks good. Water. Cheers. Right, so dating. Dating for the athlete. Well, there's few factors in here. Not just an athlete, right? So competitive athlete, because a lot of people go to the gym and they do not have this issue. Then those competitors who compete, because when you're prepping for the competition, you are super selfish, because this is you and your ability to get the best result at the competition day. And the amount of focus that you're going to put into that journey is going to determine the placement, right? So if you are competing just to compete and have fun, then definitely it's not really a big deal. Like, and those people usually do not engage 100%, and they're okay with that, right? But when you decided to compete to win, then that attitude is not going to work. You won't be able to win if you're only focusing part-time. Therefore, for full focus, it means that all focus is shifted from everything else in your life and zoomed in on you performing and training for the show or the sporting event and winning it. Because every single moment of the day, during your training, when you go to bed, when you wake up, during cardio, during posing, during every single meal, when you walk your dog, this is all the time, it's you focusing on the end result. And that leaves very little time for a lot of things. Definitely social life goes to shit. Personal life suffers if you have one. If you're trying to establish one, it will be very unfair to whoever you're trying to bring into this relationship, because you have very limited time to entertain outside of your focus, to entertain anything. Because outside of that, you still need to take care of your maybe kids if you have, pets if you have, right? You need to prep your food, you need to do your laundry, you need to, of course, take showers, right? You need to go for your massages, you need to go for your nails and hair appointments. So all of that put together your life, that all goes in. And for example, and then on top of that, if you're a business owner, then you have to work on your business on your front end, doing the business, and then on your back end, controlling the business component with all of the scheduling, marketing, and so on and so forth, right? So all of that together leaves you very limited time for your own personal life. So, and in order to navigate through all of this, you have to be very, very scheduled. Time management is probably one of the biggest things if you want to keep everything in somewhat balance without going into chaos in one aspect of your life or another. And practicing that balance and practicing the time management is extremely crucial for competitive athletes. And it doesn't mean if you are a boxer or if you are a soccer player, basketball player, bodybuilder, power lifter, right? So whenever you are competing athlete, that's the steps that you need to take. The first of all is your time management. You need to identify workouts. You need to identify your maintaining of your life. You need to identify your rest time. You need to identify your meal time. You need to identify your working your business time. So all of this have to be put together into the schedule. And if it's not put together into the schedule and the sleep time, of course, right, then you started to go into chaos. So let's say somebody is trying to date somebody like me who is not familiar with the lifestyle of the competitive athlete. They usually fall into a few different categories. They either sabotaging your results with the foods that they want to bring you in and dinners that they want to have with you, right? And they do not understand why can't you just maybe one time like have a drink with them, and they get upset. They say they understand, but at the same time they get upset and annoyed. Then another type will be somebody who is like very busy with business and they do not have enough time for themselves to contribute to the relationship. And like I have limited time and I have, let's say, Saturday, Sundays available. But if that person is working on Saturday, Sunday, then it leaves me with no chance to get with this person, right? Then there is a lot of people who just coming out of a relationship and they are not mentally available. And if you're not mentally available, you're going to become avoidant. So you're only going to be contacting someone on a part-time basis whenever it's good for you. And that part-time basis may be like past my bedtime. And therefore, that's not going to come together. So it is very difficult to navigate through that dating process in order to find someone who is time-wise, fitness-wise, nutrition-wise, mindset-wise, is compatible to you. And every single wheel has have to work in order for this relationship to happen, because it's going to be a lot of friction if it's not, right? And my challenge is to find somebody like that. So yeah, I was trying to do it, and I keep trying to do it. I still believe that there is somebody out there, but at the moment I have to focus on my competition and eliminate all distractions. Otherwise it fucks up my brain. Cannot let that happen. That's my rant on the relationships. Chill. Shh. Mama is lifting heavy shit. Shh. There was a good break. Ooh. Ooh, definitely dizzy. Ooh. Ooh. So I teach my clients how to balance out all of this. And so you have to have a balance. You cannot put, and the balance achieved through the time management. Basically, you need to identify, this is amount of hours I'm going to be training. This is amount of hours I'm going to be sleeping. This amount of hours I'm going to be working. And you need to eliminate all of the distractions from life in order to be able to have a relationship, personal relationship with yourself, first of all. And if you're planning to bring someone else into your life, and have some time also for your family and whatever, right? So all of this done through time management. Like you sit down and you in your schedule, you identify, I'm going to be working these hours. I'm going to be sleeping from this time to this time. So those are non-negotiables, right? I'm going to be working out. This is my workout. This is my cardio. So basically it left me no time for watching TV. I don't watch TVs. I don't even have internet at home right now because it was useless. I have 25 gigs on my phone And if I really need to get my head out of the daily routine, I just watch something on my phone, watch Netflix on my phone. But I do not sit and watch TV. There is not a single time on the couch that I could do it, maybe like 5 minutes just to hang out with my dog. So I identified my hours. I'm not working past this hour and I'm not working from this hour, because what happened when I did work from 6 a.m. until 6 p.m. plus competing, I had zero time for myself and my personal relationship. And I was working like this when I was in real estate, and that left me with no time for my kids. And I think that affected my relationship with my daughter quite a bit. And I wish I would have more time to spend with her, and without leaving both of my kids to be taken care of after school with my second ex-husband. That's what like business does to you, right? So if you're working 24/7, you married to your business, therefore you do not have time for marriage outside of that business marriage. And it get destroyed. So, and you destroy relationship with your family as well. So I don't want that to happen. And fortunately enough, my son and I, we have a great relationship. My daughter started to understand me better as well. So, and that's what happened, right? And nobody's going to be sitting around and wait for you to finish building a business if you do not identify the time that, okay, I want you in my life, and this is amount of hours I'm going to be spending building that relationship with that person. Rather than, honey, I thought that you understand. Out of everybody, I thought you would understand. And I do understand. I do. However, I do not want that to live that life because I had that life. And I don't want to have that in my life. So even though people do now that understanding, it's not enough, right? It has to be accepted. If I would to understand and accept it, then I will have no issues. But I need somebody to understand my lifestyle, accept it, and make it possible and adjust a little bit in there. Then I will be able to understand, accept, and adjust my schedule to help with the relationship, right? But if it's only like need to be understood, it's not enough, right? You need to understand and accept. And I met a lot of people who would understand, oh yeah, I understand you're a competitor, but then they message you like at 10 o'clock at night when you're already sleeping, and then they get upset because you didn't reply. Yeah, that's just silly. Even though you tell them that like my curfew is like at that hour, it's lights out, my phone will shut it down for me. So yeah, so it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. But eventually, one day, it happened. It's not that I'm in a rush. I've been married twice. My kids are grown up. I have spent my entire life up until this point to raising kids and being involved in a committed marriage relationship. So that kind of done. And now living that life, I can make my conclusion of what I could have done differently, how I could have done it differently, in order maybe to teach someone younger who can understand what is going to happen if your life is not balanced. So yeah, easier said than done, because it's all about priorities, right? So if the priority is to grow the business, then and there is no priorities left for the personal relationship, then you simply cannot bring anybody into that relationship, and you cannot be upset if your relationships are not working out because of that. So you just have to understand that it's not that it's right or wrong. It's just, if you don't have time for a relationship, don't get offended, don't get upset that people go out of your life. I'm glad. What's up? 2.5. Last set. What with the previous one? Yeah, in the Sumos, I did 205. Now we are at 205. I definitely felt it in Sumo. It was kind of unexpected. Why? You doing good? Just make sure you don't poop anywhere. Otherwise, I'll kick your butt. This is not a playground to poop, okay? I was like, it was funny. I was asking, hey Siri, would you date me? And the Siri will say, no. I also was asked, would I date myself? And I will say, no, I wouldn't date myself. It's fucking difficult to date me. Oh, on top of that, like I'm a Scorpio, right? I'm a Scorpio, which is like, I'm like extremely focused on my projects, on the completion of it, and not just completion, but making it fucking the project ever at the end of the day. And then like, if you really want to know, like when you ask me a question, do not expect me to be sugarcoating anything. I definitely gonna say what's on my mind, and that's being a problem for a lot of people. And then my kids, boyfriends and girlfriends, they're terrified of me. They think I'm like, I don't know, like that I bring Kalashnikov on every date. Oh gosh, what are you trying on? Why it's moving? It's moving. It's scary. What is moving? Okay. I want to speak with my accent. Oh, okay, this thing is almost jumping out of me. 12. Whew. Um, do I care? Of course I care. What can I do about it? I can just say, I understand. Brittany gonna laugh about it. Yeah, that's our inside joke. I understand. Charlie Sheen was amazing in that episode. Okay, last set. I'm gonna move on. So that's my rant on dating. An athlete, not just dating. And I'm definitely not going to be settling for anything less than what I have visualized myself. Yes. Who? Oh my god, it's fucking heavy. Oh, man. Oh, 210. Oh, awesome. Tanya is gonna have something to work with. Whew. Oh gosh. Oh. Mm. Whew. Whew. Bagheera, come. Come. Bagheera, stay. Stay. Come. Let's go. Someone is here. Stay. Hello. How are you? I have my kid. Let's go. Okay. Oh, тихо. Okay, let's go say hi. Let's go say hi. working. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna put her in the car. There's a client coming. Okay, be right back, guys. Okay, let's go. How are you?
Good, and you?
Good. Yep. By myself. 210 pounds deadlift. Yeah. Whew. Okay, I'm back. Now we're going to stiff leg deadlift. So we're gonna lift the little guys out. I'll do just one warm up. You can turn on the music if you need. Yeah. Okay. All right. And 95. 5 pounds. And when I talk about this kind of stuff, like it basically talks in relation to dating during the prepping for the sporting events. Right, so I give myself some time from my last competition up until a month ago to actively try to find somebody when I am not on prep, and then the other factors kick in, right? Like there's a lot of people out there whose fitness component is not even close to be to your level, or nutrition is not even close to be on your level, and I ended up just educating people on all of it rather than trying to build a meaningful relationship with somebody who can bring something else on the table. So outside of working as a nutritionist for that person or coach or personal trainer. So yeah, that's what I don't want to do. That's what my life is all about. That's what my business is all about. And in my personal life, I need somebody who is at the same fitness level as I am, not necessarily competitive, but who can go to the gym without having any issues with at least knowing what they're doing at the gym. Because a lot of people think they do, but it's all about levels, right? So a lot of people go to the gym. Some people go to the gym just for the check mark, and some people are a little bit more serious, and some people are competing. So those are three different like tiers of people. And then if your diet is not up to par, then your body is polluted, your brain is polluted, your mind is polluted. And a lot of people talk about positivity and positive in their life, but they do not practice it, or simply do not know how to practice it. Yeah. So one day, one day. Whew. Let's forget my premises. It's gonna chilly today. Windy. Whew. Another thing is important to understand that the people that we that I attracted in the past were actually quite interesting people. Not really many of them were assholes. Like most of the time, it was something valuable, like a great in one sense or another. But it's all making like a collective experience. If I were to take all of the nice things from each guy I have dated and put it combined into one guy, that would be ideal. But also at the same time, I am learning certain things as well about myself, what I'm okay with and what I'm not okay with, what I would compromise for and what I'm not compromised for. And definitely that forms a knowledge about who you really are. Because when we are younger, we are very idealistic, like, oh, he's gonna change or she's gonna change. That's a bullshit. Nobody's gonna change. You're either gonna accept who they are or not. You can struggle with like all your life with this person, and they're eventually going to find somebody who is going to match you a little bit better. But yeah, that's why we having all of these issues. And yeah, cheers, guys. If you're single out there and looking for someone, good luck. And there is another funny thing is like the little things like, oh, let's just make for fun. This doesn't work either because I need to be a little bit more substantial than just fun. So move it so I do not see people. Turn this way. Morning. Oh, that's it. Very good. Whew, you're fine. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. Oh my god. Just in my breakfast. Okay, squats. summer here in Command. Nuts. Cool. Okay, enough of procrastinating. That was me procrastinating. To speak. I've got my knees fine today. Both of them. So we had the salmon, right? Just recently from um, fisherman's, right? So I got like 8 sockeye salmon, and some of it was with caviar, red caviar. So I made very nice caviar, and I had it as my snack. But I bought also the pumpernickel bread, no, rye bread, whole rye bread, and it's like a little square like that with maybe like 10 slices on it, very thin slices. It's about 100 calories per slice. And it's a carb, it's a low glycemic carb, lots of fiber in it, which is fine. However, I took all of the bread out of the meal plans, people's meal plan, and this is the reason why. Uh, Something that is bond the bread in order to bond it together and in order to like for better baking, whatnot, whatever have been used in that and the oil, eventually going to start doing something to you. And today I finished the last piece, so I had it for almost a week, right? So I had like 10 slices of that bread in 1 week. And yesterday I have already noticed the effect, and today I'm definitely feeling the effects of it. I am having the heartburn, it's burping out on me. So I had like my egg whites with the piece of bread, the last piece of bread. So heartburn, burps are coming in, so it's not settling well. And it takes time, right, to manifest on something like that. So that's the reason why when people are eating polluted foods or the foods that give them some sort of inflammation, it doesn't react right away. It will have to take some time. That's why it's called silent inflammation, right? So you eat it, you're enjoying it, it's nice, it tastes great, you think it's healthy, but then all of a sudden you start feeling some kind of burping or some kind of heartburn, and you blame it on things that are not really like, oh, maybe it's egg whites. No, maybe it's chicken. No, like those are little plain stuff that your body is accustomed to absorb. But the things that we're not accustomed to absorb is all of the chemicals that go with it. So yeah, not happy, but it will be gone tomorrow. So yeah, glory too from it. Okay, taking my time. I think after the squats, I'll be done. Because on a low carb day, it's as long as I beat my PR. Take a screenshot of this movie. Okay. To 24, so this is what's he saying? Metro. Metro. Was he saying it's clicking something somewhere?
Oh, his elbow.
Oh, okay. Reduce angle, change the angles. That could change.
Yeah, that's what we're
Play
working
with
on.
angles.
Well, we started quite wide there.
Yeah.
It's going to compress the nerve in his neck, so we're going to be very careful.
Send him to RMT. Send him to RMT.
We've got a team of climb, teams, physiotherapists, and chiropractors.
Do they do myofascial release?
Yeah, I think it's bicep up here, but mostly back shoulders now.
Okay.
Also, the hip surgery.
Also, yeah. Do that. Two, 5. I am coming to steal your weights. I'm just gonna take little, guys. Yeah, as you can see, the range of motion reduces with the weight. And I have described that many times why we're doing that and what's the reason for it. And mainly, if you have this shitload of weight on your shoulders and still able to go all the way into the full squat, whichever squat you're doing, right? It means that you possibly actually haven't trained to your full capacity. Once you are at the full capacity of your strength component of your muscle, your body will fail you if you're trying to go for the full range of motion. So meaning that you're going to bypass the right of the center of the muscle belly, make it stronger, so it can spread out its strength farther into connective tissue. So By no means I am as strong as a powerlifter because I do not exercise and 3, 2, or 1 repetition maximum. But I am definitely working myself to a full capacity because I can go to the full 90-degree at my knees squat, regular squat, without compromising my back. But then with the weight, like if I were to try to go there, my body will fail me and I will fall on the floor because it's not accustomed to hold that much weight. And I'm not planning to do that because that will result in injury. Therefore, as you can see, I'm going so slow that I know exactly where my body will stop me when I'm doing my 4 rep max. And it's usually only a quarter of the movement. And then next time around, when I'm going to be doing the strengths again, my range of motion will slightly increase, but I'm still going to be really listening to my body. Okay, 4 rep. Oh yeah. We're not gonna go greedy. Oh shit. Still rising. It went up 127 beats per minute. Whew. I'm gonna fill up the water. Busy. Oh, I was lucky to catch empty time, quiet time in the beginning. Good. Slow decompression. Oh, oh, oh. That was awesome. Whew. So good. Whew. 130 beats per minute. Let's go. Okay. I need to buy a big mirror to do my practicing at home. You guys are cute. Hi, you handsome. Okay. I like this lipstick better than the pink one. That's my color. Pink is not really. Vetra, can you squeeze one butt cheek at a time?
Of course.
You can, right?
Yeah.
Can you do it to the beat of the music?
Yeah, I did all the time. Yeah.
we, we, we should film it. Yeah.
That's my answer. I don't have any answers.
That's funny. That's our fun. Serious face, but the butt is like that. I? Yeah, it does. This is something to cage. Shit. Okay, good. No. Really upset. Something scratching on my rib cage. Okay. Step 2. Break. Oh. Oh my gosh, the bed. Okay, one more time. Getting ready for my last set, and I'm going to ask one of the guys here to spot me. Not so much on a squatting spot, but because the weight is so heavy, it compresses me down, and it's difficult to rack it and unrack it. So unrack it is kind of okay for me. I still have enough like power in there, but after racking it, that's when I feel the most compromised because I'm already fatigued and it's difficult to even move forward with the weight. So I'm gonna ask Metro to spot me. Can I borrow you?
Yes, of course.
I'll unrack myself. I'll 4 repetition max. Four. But after I do 4, it's difficult for me to rack it back because it compresses me down.
Yes.
I need help to just rack it back.
Do that.
Okay.
Nice reps. Squat. Pitch.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, that was all set. Naneti. 180, 210, 255. That's it. 255. Very nice. Okay, that's it for today. Bye bye.